Hey friends, Susan Kane here. For those of you who don't know me, I'm the president and founder of Unbridled Thoroughbred Foundation. We are getting ready to officially open for the season tomorrow on May 7th. So I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of the inside of our stable, a peek around the outside, and hope that you will take a moment to look at our programs and our offerings on Eventbrite and RSVP to please come meet the horses of Unbridled in person. They are waiting with oodles of smoozles to greet you. They have huge stories that depict the plight and the plunder of far too many thoroughbreds. And when you're here, we'll give you the tools so that you too can be a voice for horses. Here's a look outside of our main door. We've got some cleanup going on. That's Becky, our barn manager, and Easton, and we've got horses outside in the outdoor riding arena who are waiting to come in. You can see about 50 pounds of carrots over here. We've got a hose out and some shampoo behind that urn, because every day when the horses come in, before they enter the barn and their stalls, which are filled with sawdust on the bottom and shavings on the top, their legs are hosed off. The reason that we do that is so that the horses don't get any mud sores, we don't miss any little scratches they might have gotten while they are turned out. We've got a vision chart. A big part of our educational push is how horses see the world. What does the barn, the people visiting, look like from their perspective? So our vision chart, courtesy of Micheline Wilson, is a wonderful teaching tool toward that end. These are some of our heaters. Finally, I think it's safe to put them up into the attic. And all of the horses will come in and fill these stalls and have their dinner in about an hour. And then we'll pick out the stalls, and tomorrow morning they will go out again before open day begins, which is from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. We have charts and stories on each of the horses. This is a wonderful tool that just came as an in-kind gift from our dear friends Mark and Diane. This is a sweeping magnet so that we can go through the aisleways, go through the indoor arena, walk around outside, and make sure that there are no little nails or screws from fencing or any projects that may have been dropped and gone unseen and could pose a problem to our horses. This is our feed room, which later today will be filled up with 3.5 tons of food. Food is prepped for all those horses that require special supplements and vitamins. You can see some branches going up to the branch pile. We've got a lot of cleanup going on the grounds right now, and we're so excited about this property. We really have found our forever home, and it provides the platform and the infrastructure to serve as a world-class education facility to truly inspire and embolden a new ethical perspective towards horses. All of our thoroughbreds have been rescued from abuse, neglect, and slaughter, and they are deserving, as are all horses, of respect, of protection, and of the comforts that they require as our fellow sentient beings upon this earth. So I just wanted to give you a quick peek at how we set up the barn during the day when the horses are outside and in preparation for them to come back inside for dinner and for rest. All of our horses sleep, they lay down, and they sleep during the night and the day when they are in. So this is the back stable here. You can see this group has already been out. It's just about dinner time, so they're ready now, saying, how come you're back here and you don't have a feed cart in front of you? This is Girl you're looking at, Speedy. Our beautiful gray is River Barrow. This is Joy. Beauty, our elder, is on the end. Hi, sweetheart. This is Sky Serenade. She's a magnificent New York bred who we rescued from a terrible cruelty case in March of 2019. Generation of Love came in from the slaughter pipeline in December. We've got over here Foo Peggy. Peggy is sired by Fusachi Pegasus, who is a winner of the Kentucky Derby. I see what you're looking at. She's a beautiful Lane's End bred by Gulch. Celeste is a champion Hanoverian. She came to us through a very caring owner. Seared, sired by Gone West. And these are beautiful horses who belong to Rianne. This is Indy with an IE on the end because we have an Indy with a Y on the end. And this is her stablemate, Chloe. And you can take a peek in here, friends. This is our indoor arena. This we have not gotten to do any rehab work yet on. It needs quite a bit of restoration. We need to take care of the ceiling. We want to open up these sides so that we have lights and then refurbish the footing in here, which hasn't been tended to in years. But for right now, it's a wonderful, wonderful asset to have to be able to turn horses out who maybe don't need to be out in the mucky or muddy footing, or they just like to be close to their stablemates. This is the naughty boys quarter back here. Here's Liam, let's go. So Liam's been out. Hi, Liam. He's our handsome Fabio type boy. And these boys, we set up the stalls so that they can see through. They have space and vision. It's not claustrophobic. And any place at all we can open up areas, we do. This is a little indoor ring in the back, which we use for turnout. That's Champ, Desinfrenato. He's actually one of the last horses that I bred when I was involved in racing and breeding. And he was rehomed for a show horse. And when it came time for him to retire this past year, thankfully, his owners reached out to us and we provided the right type of home that he needed to rest and relax and enter into the next chapter of his life. There's Liam. Liam's a gorgeous boy. He was very successful on the racetrack and retired with some pretty tough x-rays. He does need some minor surgery, and with that, he's got a really good prognosis for serviceably sound, for being serviceably sound, and a pleasure riding horse. So that's a look at what's going on at Unbridled. It's our everyday activity and in preparation for our open day tomorrow. So friends, if you're watching and you're in the Capital Region or Hudson Valley area, please check out the link on Eventbrite and make time to come visit with us. I'll take you for a look around the corner into our library. I'll give you a sneak peek at it. It's not completely done yet, but it's just beautiful. And that is what we call the Secret Forest Memorial Library. This is just some springtime cleaning we're doing out here, getting rid of scrub brush that's against the side of the barn. This used to be a farrier shop. We turned it into a tool shop because when we do work on the horses, we're not going to separate them from their friends for the sake of trimming their hooves. So let me take you around here. You can learn some of the twists and turns of Unbridled. This is Pleasant Pastures and Possessions stall. This is a tool area. We're not sure what we're going to do with this area yet. Probably turn it into something that reflects the history of the property, maybe a historical walkthrough. These are nice big lockers for our horses who are here in retirement board, and also for our volunteers. And behind this door, behind door number 1, here it is. Woohoo! The Secret Forest Memorial Library. This is such a labor of love, friends. It was created by our volunteers. The initial idea came from our dear friend, Mark Berner, who was a turf writer turned advocate, to make this library in honor of our beloved Secret Forest, who passed away a few years ago. So we have many horse books in here. We have puzzles. We have remembrances of horses who have been with us and passed peacefully, and great seating area. And you can really just pick up a book, sit down in a chair, and let it take you places that you never dreamed of. So friends, I hope so much that you click on the link and you find a way to join us for one of our open days at Unbridled Thoroughbred Foundation in Greenville, New York this summer. It would be such a joy to introduce you to our horses, and so that you can discover the beauty and the majesty of thoroughbreds naturally. Thank you, friends.